Elijah Thorne, a 10-year-old son of Draven Thorne, a well-established business entrepreneur, felt the familiar gnaw of homophobic stagnation. 10 years growing up alone in Warden, a town just outside of Billings that had become both his anchor and his prison, had traumatized the boy his entire life. He woke with a gasp, disoriented by a small lake near a woods he had never visited before. Gone were the familiar smells and sounds of his hometown. Instead, tall whispering trees surrounded him in a field bathed in an ethereal, otherworldly blue light. A sense of profound unease settled in his gut. He had vanished quite literally from his life. He began to look around for signs of life. The woods had swallowed him into its verdant depth, a silent, haunting audience. Hours blurred into the eternity of withering heights to his engaged imagination. Then, a child's voice, a girl, clear as a bell, but seemingly coming from nowhere, pierced the stillness. "Come closer to the water, Elijah, so that I may see you," it whispered, leading him towards a hidden stream. The water wasn't just water. It shimmered with inner light, pulsing with a life of its own. A voice, guileless and gentle, emanated from its depths. "You are not alone," it murmured. The world you know before is gone. The only way out is to become one with this place, to become part of the natural rhythm." It was then he noticed a childlike shadow below the water. The stream's voice continued, "A piece of me, trapped in your world. It needs to be free." Elijah, guided by the instinct he didn't understand, took off his worn leather shoes and carefully placed them on the water's surface. They floated, impossibly still, and a shadow from the water murmured his feet, standing in his shoes. He watched, mesmerized, as the child's shadow slowly dissipated. A faint voice saying, "Come into the water, Elijah. We can be free." A wave of peace washed over Elijah, a profound sense of release he hadn't known possible. Suddenly, the light intensified in cashmeres of blue and red, blinding him. Everything turned black, and Elijah Thorne fell into the water. A dreamless sleep of absence, the boundaries between substance dissolving around him. What we have left behind was never meant to be. Elijah now had become one with the girl in the lake.